All right, you were the fourth tweet of the night. I wrote you immediately and said, can you come on? I'd love to get your response to this. Let's first look at the big picture and then talk about what they did to you specifically.
Well, let me give you the big picture first. This is some Soviet-style bullshit right here. There's the big picture. You want to hear it? There's unfiltered Dan Bongino. This is, I've known this the whole time, just so you know, it was called a conspiracy theory. I interact like you do with the audience on radio, my podcasts, and the TV. They email me, they send us through the website. I read their Facebook messages, not all of them, obviously, but I tried to read a good chunk of them. I've been told forever, so weird, I can't find you on Twitter. You're a check mark, whatever, verified account. The Bongino is not a common last name. It's not Joe Brown or John Smith. How come you don't come up? And it's interesting, when I spoke about this on my show and elsewhere, I was called a conspiracy theorist and a wacko. Just like I was called a conspiracy theorist over Spygate, over the impeachment hoax, over discussing the idea that cloth masks are not going to protect you from COVID. Now let me give you the even bigger picture, because I've become public enemy number one, not for crimes, Sean. I've committed no crimes. As a matter of fact, I investigated crimes and served this country doing so, both with the NYPD and the Secret Service. But these D-bags over at Twitter and elsewhere who've made me public enemy number one, this is just a beginning. You don't even know what's happened to me because I don't whine about it all day like whiny leftist snowflakes. My website's been banned by Google Ads for no describable reason whatsoever. I was banned by YouTube for suggesting that cloth masks don't work, which is now scientific fact. And now I find out I'm on a not safe for work shadow ban list on Twitter because I've committed the thought crime of being a conservative. Please, audience, look me in the face and tell me now, all you media clowns and goons and nuts who told me I was the crazy conspiracy theorist, tell me we live in a free country where three of the largest social media platforms that are the new public space we can all talk in, when an opinion guy like me cannot speak on these platforms or is restricted from doing so, or banned in the case of YouTube, shadow banned in the case of Twitter. Tell me again how we live in a free country. You're the fourth estate. You're supposed to protect this stuff. You guys have a constitutional carve-out, the freedom of the press. It's literally written in the Constitution. And what do? You ignored this story the entire time. It's the biggest story of our time, the mass shadow banning of conservatives going on in this country by this big tech consortium right now.